Welcome back. This next lesson addresses feelings of lack, which creates constriction in our lives. Constriction tells us that we have a mindset of lack and limitation, and our subconscious mind has set an internal thermostat, and most likely we are not even aware of it. You see, sometime in our early childhood, usually between the ages of 4 and 12, we told ourselves how much joy or love we could experience, how much financial abundance we would have. We set our internal health, relationships, spirituality, thermostats, and more probably too low. In one or more area of our life, we may have set that inner thermostat setting way too low. Gay Hendricks, in his book, The Big Leap, calls this thermostat setting our upper limit belief. And every time we push against it, wanting more in our life, our limiting beliefs, fears, and lack and constriction arises and says, "Oh, I don't know that life. Let's stay here where I know." You see, it's that gravitational pull back to a mindset, a thermostat setting of old patterning. But not anymore, not you, because it's your time to set a new temperature setting on your life. You are now setting it by design. You are choosing to close the gap. You are choosing to step up into the life that you want. You are looking at constriction and lack in your life and learning the steps to remove it and to break through it. One of the most important practices to transform from a state of constriction and lack to a state of abundance is to first notice what you are noticing. As I mentioned, this is a foundational tool. This is a fundamental practice for change because we can only change that which we are aware of. We must notice and be vigilant in all of our thinking and actions. What we focus on will grow. So take notice of patterns in your life. For example, you may get a big check or a bonus, and then shortly after you'll get a big bill. Maybe an appliance breaks down, or you incur a cost of an unplanned car repair. You experience an expensive health issue, or an injury arises. Maybe it's not about money. Maybe you see a pattern in relationships instead. Maybe you get close to someone and they leave you. You notice that this has happened before. Is there a recurring pattern in your life? Or perhaps there's more than one that causes you a feeling of lack and constriction. So take notice. Sometimes it is easier to see that pattern in others whom we are close to. Don't be fooled. We all have patterns that we need to recognize. Lack and abundance are two sides of the same coin. Abundance is the law of circulation in our life. When we are in constriction or feeling lack in our life, then it is time to move into the action of giving. This action initiates the law of receiving. And while there is just one source, there are many channels through which good can come to all of us. If we are aligned with the generosity of the universe, we are open to the flow and the experience of ideas and resources and circumstances and people. When we expand our giving, both financially, emotionally, mentally, physically, we become a vibrational match to a greater, freer, fuller, more expanded life. And we are calling in that life. Let's look at how a sense of lack shows up. How often do you have any of these thoughts? I don't have the money, or I don't have the education. I don't know how. I don't have the resources. I don't have the business sense. I don't have the connections. I don't have the people skills. I don't have whatever it is. You know, all of these are just constriction. They are a belief that you have about yourself, and all of them are false. And all of them are preventing you from living the life of abundance, of experiencing your core desired feelings and transforming your life. So take time to do the corresponding exercise to further identify and release constriction in your life.